Finding wood in My Time at Sandrock is not as necessary as in its predecessor game. Even so, it is still a basic material you need to know how to sustain for early game commission and crafting. The first way is through searching the wood piles. The game will tell you straight away how to do it, as it is part of the tutorial right after you start a new game. You can only find the wood piles around your workshop and not anywhere else. At least I haven't seen them anywhere else. Since you'll get your axe straight away, just go chop up some trees. Speaking of chopping trees, it is considered a forbidden activities in the town of Sandrock. If you get caught, you'll be shamed. There are various types of tree with their own axe level requirement. Not all of them drop wood, and I'm here to tell you which does. Cactus tree, which you can chop with a stone axe, makes it the first tree you can chop in the early game. Cactus flower tree, a slightly bigger variation, usually have a flower on the top of it, need bronze axe to chop. Dead wood comes in two types, fallen and standing, also can be chopped by bronze axe. These trees can be found basically across the map, although you might find it more often near your workshop. There is large deadwood, a bigger variation of deadwood. This one can be chopped by iron axe or stronger. For this one, you can only find it west side of the map past the gecko station. If you don't want to self-label yourself as a criminal, chopping bushes is also a good way to get some wood and other materials that are often found in a tree. Now, there are a bunch of bushes with their own unique drops, but most of them also drop wood. Some are guaranteed, while others just need second chance. So instead of telling you every bush that drops wood, I'm just gonna tell you which ones don't. Bitter bean, pepper tree, sandgrass, yellow lavender. Okay, this is a bit odd, but wood can be found not just from plants, but also from animals, and it's from a lizard. The thorny jumper is this kind of lizard that disguises itself as a ball of cactus. It's a non-hostile creature, meaning it won't attack before you attack, although it'll shoot thorns and run away if you get too close. You can identify non-hostile creature from the blue icon under its name, or from the minimap. 2 or 3 thorny jumper can be found near your workshop, but the majority of the population resides on the west side of the map, past the gecko station. To find thorny jumper among the sea of ball of cactus, just look at your minimap and search for a blue dot. If you're the type of person who cares about where your woods came from, there are still peaceful way to acquire some. A machine unique to this game is the recycler. Essentially, it turns scrap you find in the scrapyard or anywhere else into something useful like wood. Now, especially for wood, you want to search for a wooden scrap pile and chop it with an axe. Usually, they are lying on the ground somewhere close to the scrapyard. After you manage to gather enough, put it in the machine, wait a couple of minutes, and you'll get your wood along with other materials. As you progress further into the game, there is a point where you can pay to have the scrap sent into your home. But until then, the scrap pile is where you get wooden scrap. If you have been playing the game for a while, playing the story, doing commission relationships, or whatever content the game has to offer, you'll probably end up with some gold to spare. With that gold, you can also buy wood. If you go to the store that also sells you water, you can find wood in the catalog. The price might change depending on the progress of your main story, relationships, etc., but the default price is 30 gold for 5 pieces. I think this should be it. Always you can find wood. I might get something wrong, and if I do so, help me out in the comment below. If you found another way to find wood, also share it with the people down below. If you find this video helpful, a like and subscribe to help the channel grow is appreciated. If you have a content request for me, do let me know and I might make it for you. Well, until then.